Free Book Summary presents
Secrets of the Millionaire Mind by Harv Eker. To book in 3 sentences. 1. If you are not fully, totally, and truly committed to creating wealth, chances are you won't. 2. If your goal is to be comfortable, chances are you'll never get rich. But if your goal is to be rich, chances are you'll end up mighty comfortable. 3. The law of income. You will be paid in direct proportion to the value you deliver according to the marketplace. The 5 big ideas. 1. If you want to move to a higher level of life, you have to be willing to let go of some of your old ways of thinking and being and adopt new ones. 2. Having top-of-the-line tools is imperative, but being the top-notch carpenter who masterfully uses those tools is even more critical. 3. A lack of money is never, ever a problem. A lack of money is merely a symptom of what is going on underneath. 4. All the statements you heard about money when you were young remain in your subconscious mind as part of the blueprint that is running your financial life. 5. Money can't make you something you already are. Secrets of the Millionaire Mind Summary. Don't just read this book, study as if your life depended on it. I had Loch Ness Monster disease. I had heard of this thing called profit. I just never saw any of it. If you're not doing as well as you'd like, all that means is there's something you don't know. It's not what we don't know that prevents us from succeeding, it's what we know that just ain't so. That is our greatest obstacle. If you want to move to a higher level of life, you have to be willing to let go of some of your old ways of thinking and being and adopt new ones. I have a saying, it's not enough to be in the right place at the right time. You have to be the right person in the right place at the right time. The key to success is to raise your own energy. When you do, people will naturally be attracted to you. And when they show up, Bill M. The vast majority of people simply do not have the internal capacity to create and hold on to large amounts of money and the increased challenges that go with more money and success. That, my friends, is the primary reason they don't have much money. These 4 quadrants are the physical world, the mental world, the emotional world, and the spiritual world. A lack of money is never, ever a problem. A lack of money is merely a symptom of what is going on underneath. What you hear, you forget what you see, you remember what you do, you understand. Your financial blueprint consists primarily of the information or programming you received in the past, and especially as a young child. Your programming leads to your thoughts lead to your feelings lead to your actions lead to your results. All the statements you heard about money when you were young remain in your subconscious mind as part of the blueprint that is running your financial life. There are 3 key elements of change, each of which is essential in reprogramming your financial blueprint. They are simple but profoundly powerful. The first element of change is awareness. You can't change something unless you know it exists. The second element of change is understanding. By understanding where your way of thinking originates, you can recognize that it has to come from outside you. The third element of change is disassociation. Once you realize this way of thinking isn't you, you can separate yourself from it and choose in the present whether to keep it or let it go based on who you are today and where you want to be tomorrow. You can observe this way of thinking and see it for what it is, a file of information that was stored in your mind a long time ago and may not hold any truth or value for you anymore. If you are saving your money for a rainy day, what are you going to get? Rainy days. Stop doing that. Instead of saving for a rainy day, focus on saving for a joyous day or for the day you win your financial freedom. If your motivation for acquiring money or success comes from a non-supportive root, such as fear, anger, or the need to prove yourself, your money will never bring you happiness. Money can't make you something you already are. No thought lives in your head rent-free. Each thought you have will either be an investment or a cost. It will either move you toward happiness and success or away from it. It will either empower you or disempower you. That's why it is imperative you choose your thoughts and beliefs wisely. Realize that your thoughts and beliefs aren't who you are, and they are not necessarily attached to you, as precious as you believe them to be. They have no more importance and meaning than you give them. Nothing has meaning except for the meaning you give it. Everything you are not doing right now, you are in the habit of not doing. You have to believe that you are the one who creates your success, that you are the one who creates your mediocrity, and that you are the one creating your struggle around money and success. Let me put it bluntly. Anyone who says money isn't important doesn't have any. Listen up. My friends, money is extremely important in the areas in which it works, and extremely unimportant in the areas in which it doesn't. When your intention is to have enough to pay the bills, That's exactly how much you'll get, just enough to pay the bills and not a dime more. The purpose of our lives is to add value to the people of this generation and those that follow. Do you know the definition of an entrepreneur? The definition we use in our programs is a person who solves problems for people at a profit. That's right, an entrepreneur is nothing more than a problem solver. Another key principle, pertinent here, is that rich people focus on what they want, while poor people focus on what they don't want. Your field of focus determines what you find in life. If you want to get rich, focus on making, keeping, and investing your money. If you want to be poor, focus on spending your money. Again, energy is contagious. Either you affect people or infect people. Resenting promotion is one of the greatest obstacles to success. The size of the problem is never the issue. What matters is the size of you. Universe. If anyone has something great coming to them and they're not willing to take it, send it to me. I am open and willing to receive all of your blessings. Thank you. Living based in security is living based in fear. The vast majority of millionaires became rich by being in their own business. Working income is important, but it is only one of the 4 factors that determine your net worth. The 4 net worth factors are: 1. Income, 2. Savings, 3. Investments, 4. Simplification. The single biggest difference between financial success and financial failure is how will you manage your money. In addition to the play account 10% and the financial freedom account 10%, I advise that you create 4 more accounts. The other accounts include 10% into your long-term savings for spending account, 10% into your education account, 50% into your necessities account, 10% into your give account. I believe a good coach will always ask more of you, and you will ask of yourself. Thank you for listening to the end. You will find even more summary on the channel by subscribing to it.